So here I'm going to be breaking down PA read special. This is our only setup from this. And this play is really just used to attack blitzes. And if they're in a cover 3 or cover 4 and you need a quick pass, right? So here's the setup. I'm just going to put, I have Kittle and Thielen in here. I trade them over so we could use their route apprentices while still using Mahomes. But we have a trail on Kittle, then a flat on Tyreek Hill, and then Thielen's on his stock corner route. That corner route's really good. It's really short. It gets to a great spot on the field. Basically here, I'm just going to show you kind of how this progresses. So I'll start with just cover 3. This is mainly just for blitzes, but if they're in cover 3 or cover 4, it'll work. So here, I'm just going to start with the linebacker. If the linebacker's in the flat, he will never be able to get out to this flat route. You throw it, swerve it up, you'll get 11 yards or 10 yards. I'll show you this in the replay here, that I swerved it and how the linebacker cannot get out there. The only way that it can get out, a player can get out there to the flat from a cover 3 or cover 4 is if it's a safety and they're out here and they don't baseline it, or if they're in a nickel set, or like a dime set and they're in like they have a slot corner over here. That's the only way they can get out there. If they're a nickel or dime, you can just honestly run the ball. But so I swerved this flat. You'll see it's really easy. You just pull them back just a little bit, take like 1 or 2 steps down, then back up. And you rack it up holding extra square and you get 10 or 11 yards. It's really easy. The higher speed you have, the better. So there's that. And now if the guy is on the right side, so the safety's there to take away this flat, this corner route gets to amazing space. You're going to be able to see I'm going to be able to low ball this before the linebacker can get out there. Bam, right in a perfect spot. And that's a linebacker with zone out. The 49ers have a zone out linebacker. And honestly, I don't think anyone from 3-4 is going to have any linebackers with zone out on their team. Now, if they happen to be in a nickel set, they might have a safety there that might have it, or lurker or something. But this corner route's pretty much never going to get picked off. It gets to amazing spacing against cover 2 and cover 3. It doesn't get matched by the deep third until very, very late. So you have a perfect window there. Now, this trail really is honestly just for if they blitz. It's not going to really get open if they play coverage. But again, I said this play is mostly for blitzing. If they go to cover 2 here, I just want to quickly finish off the coverage here. This cornerback can get to really nice spacing. Now, if the vert hook's on the linebacker side, as you see here, it's iffy. If he's not like this, if it's blitzing, it's going to be open every time. So I'll throw it this way first. You see, it's clear as day how open that window is going to be. The flat route holds the cloud flat zone from Sherman over there and prevents him from moving over to pick it off. Now, if they have a cover 2 and the vert hook's on this side, it's kind of dicey. It depends on which side he's going to get pressed out to. So he got pressed outside. It should be there. I actually threw it a little bit early. You want to wait on that. Let me throw it one more time for you. You want to throw this late. That's why it's iffy, though. If the vert hook's on that side, he sometimes can't beat him to the outside. But if he presses him outside like that, you're actually usually going to be able to throw it. That was just bad timing by me. So I'll let him press him outside, hopefully, again. He pressed him outside. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And there's your window. And you can see it gets in there. And that's with zoned out Sherman. Probably one of the best regs corners you can get out there. So that's the window. Now, if he does press him inside, this will happen sometimes. So you'll see here he presses him out. Bam, like that. That's going to be open pretty much every time. But if he presses him inside, like towards the middle of the field, that corner route's not going to be there anymore. You're going to lose that window. So that's the iffy read. That's against coverage, guys. This play isn't for coverage. It's really for people blitzing. So this is what you're going to see a lot in Mutt. If they're sending 7, get down there. And they're going to user this guy. This is the deep third. They're going to probably put this guy in a third and then user get this guy, right? They have 3 deep thirds and then a user. It's pretty much what you see all the time. And when they do that, you can attack them this way. And I'll show you both against cover 3 and against cloud flats. Let me move Sherman out. I accidentally touched him. This is what you're going to see. It's going to look like this. And you can throw this flat right away. Bam. Get upfield. Now, making sure, it's important that you make sure you cancel the PA. Re-blocking the running back is important. If you go into PA, you're going to get sacked in 2 seconds if they blitz you. So that's what you want to do there. And then I'll show you that you can quickly throw the corner route too. You're really just reading the user, honestly. Got him to go down there. If the user goes right, you throw left. If the user goes left, you throw right. So I'm going to man him up here to the trail route as if the user is going to guard the tight end, right? And let's just assume they took away this flat. So maybe they did this. All right, so they created a cover 2, and then they're going to use the backside. You're obviously not going to be able to throw the flat against the cloud flat, but now you can throw the corner out really quick. And now that looked a little bit dicey, but just trust me, you're going to be able to throw that corner out pretty much every single time against cover 2. That's probably the best I've ever seen someone react to it. You have to remember, too, this is on all Madden. And if you're playing Weekend League or Mud, it's going to be on all Pro. But if you are playing salary cap, it will be on all Madden. But just trust me, you can throw that. I'll do it again here. That was a deep half that almost played that. So you guys can already imagine that it's never going to happen. Or not never, because obviously he did it, but very rarely is that going to happen. I'll throw the corner out again here. Remember, imagine the user going to the tight end, and you see that corner out's in. So if they do that, and that's rare that they're going to do that, I feel like you're probably going to see 3 deep thirds most of the time. But something else they might do is this. So Actually want to throw you that corner route one more time just to show you guys it's consistent. Deep half, flat, user on the tight end, and you're good to go. So flat, trail, and then I'll show you guys the corner route. That's why this play is so good against blitzes, because you actually have 3 quick reads. And I'll show you guys that trail route in a second. So throw the corner route again, and there you go. Just trust me, it's consistent. If the guy plays it insanely like he did the first time, that's just tough luck, honestly. That's not going to happen very often. So going back to cover 2 here. Now we're imagining that they're in a cover 2, or they can be in a cover 3, either one. Just the user's running to the right. I'm just going to man them up to the corner route. So imagine the user's using that right side. You can't throw the flat or the corner. You don't want to throw at them. Look how fast you can throw this trail route, right? So right away, before they can sack me, you just get that thing out and you're off to the races. You can throw that thing right as he's cutting, as soon as he goes out there. And even if it's before he cuts, you usually won't make a mistake and throw a pick on it. So I'll show you one last time. Get the user out the way, just man him up to the corner route. Look at that. I pressed X to pass it to Kittle there literally as fast as I could, and you're getting the ball out quick. This play is really great against the blitz. If you want to attack cover 3 and cover 4 for quick yardage, you can. If they happen to be in a cover 2, there's a couple other reads you can make, but it's mostly just for blitzes.